Hey, it's me again. Let's try this again. Listen, I was riding. I had to pull over for this one. I was just thinking in Proverbs 11 and 14, it says, where no counsel is, the people fall. But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. And so, man, I really want to talk because I'm on this transparency thing. I mean, it's just my life because I thank God that you guys think enough to listen to me and also be concerned about what God is doing with me. It says, where no counsel is, the people fall. But there's safety in the multitude of counseling. And so at the end of the day, basically what God is saying and what he's been dealing with me, what God is saying, I've created a body of people that understand what you're going through. I've created a body of people that can support you when you release. I've put you around a body of people, a body of leaders that can understand your pain and that can sympathize with you, that can help you out of any situation that you're in. The problem with us, we don't really want to talk. Because at the end of the day, if the Bible speaks about counseling, now the thing about it, you have to understand that you're getting wise counseling, that you're getting spiritual counseling. But God said, I have a whole army of people. The only thing I need you to do is just get in position and be able to release, be able to be honest. Find you a multitude of people to where you can just say, hey, man, this is what I'm really going through. The reason why, because I've been going through it for so long and I need help. Watch this. God never intended for us to do this alone. The thing about it, because our assignment is too big for us. There's no way that we can go out and just continue to speak life into God's people without God. And so he said there's safety in the multitude of counsel. Right? There's safety in the multitude of counsel. So God is saying, I have the people surrounded around you. The only thing you have to do is talk. I have the people connected to you. The only thing you have to do is watch this. Tell them that you're not perfect. But we don't do that. A lot of places that I go, I see leaders, just say leaders, period. We're just saying leaders. And because I'm not down in the church, I'm not down in the church people. I love church, right? But just say people that's in authority. They stand as if they have it all together. And what that does is separate you from the people that have issues. The people that is not perfect, the people that don't have it all together, they seem to feel like, you know what? I can't really relate to you. You don't really relate to me because you're not speaking my language. But it says that there's safety in the multitude of counsel. It said when you don't have counsel, you fall. The people fall. The city fall. Everybody fall. And watch this. In the multitude, there's a lot of people. Watch this. So not only God didn't just call one person, but if he said multitude, that means that there's multiple people that can help you in what you're going through. The multitude of people. So not only do I have one star on my team, I got 10 or I got 20, and we can sit there and we can deal with each other. We can do what God has created us to do. There's safety in the multitude. Talk to somebody. Don't keep struggling by yourself, man. Don't keep going through this stuff by yourself. Don't keep thinking you're going to be able to figure it out because you're so anointed and you're so powerful and you're so gifted. God said there's safety in the multitude of counselors. Start to talk. Release it, right? Because you overcome the devil by the words of your testimony. And watch this. Once you start to speak these things out, you're going to need counsel to start walking on your new life. Because once you're exposed, you're exposed. You can't go back to hiding anymore. You can't go back to concealing and trying to deal with it. It's out now. So now you're going to need counsel to help you learn how to walk this new life, this thing that God has put you in because you're open and you're free. It said, well, there's no counseling, right? You're going to fall. Get you somebody that you can talk to, that you can be transparent with, that you can say, listen, I'm not perfect. I'm flawed. I have issues, but I love God and God has anointed me to do this with my issues, right? And find yourself with somebody that can help build you up. And so at the end of the day, that's been your moment with Mr. Rick. But I was riding and I said, let me pull over because I need to release this. And I feel like as leaders, that's what we're going to have to do. Because we have we have a multitude of people that is following us. And they need to hear the real. They need for you to be transparent with them so that they can understand that their life, the stuff that I'm going through makes sense. I'm not in this by myself. And sometimes what we do, the people that follow us, they look at us as being so high. So they feel like we don't even have any struggles. And a lot of times we tighten our tie and brush our shoes and pop our hats and collar and we walk like we really have it together. And we're misleading the people, basically turn around and say, listen, just pray with me because we in this thing together. Right? And so at the end of the day, man, that just hit my spirit while I was riding. I know it ain't Sunday, but that's the problem. A lot of us are waiting on Sunday in order for God to speak to you. God should be speaking to you every day because you should have a relationship with him. Sometimes you just got to pull over and say, listen, God, do what you do. I need to drop this now. So listen, man, thank you for your time. This has been your moment with Mr. Rick. I ain't gonna even talk about the YouTube channel. Forget that. Listen, there's safety in the multitude of counsel, right? Get you somebody to talk to, somebody that you can just dig in with and say, listen, I ain't perfect, man, but I need your help. I need you to help me to get what God is trying to get me to, and I'm going to help you to get what God is trying to get you to, and we're going to do this thing, and we're going to win together. I'll see y'all in the morning at Sea Wild. I love you. Take care. God bless.